If you had to start an NFL franchise, who's the one guy you'd want to build a team around? Well, we've looked at it from every angle and matched up all the best players in the league, and we've gotten to our championship. And it's kind of young versus old, maybe not old. Aaron Rodgers, last year's Super Bowl champion, against Sam Bradford, the #1 pick from a year ago. Hard to argue with either one of these guys. I'm going with Bradford, but let's hear it. Who do you have? What do you have for A-Rod?
Aaron Rodgers in the prime of what could be a Hall of Fame career. We've seen all the elements. He had to sit behind Brett Favre. People said, would he ever really actually get the chance? That made him stronger. That put him through a test before he ever got on the field. And guess what? He's passed it with flying colors, making steps each season. We have yet to see if Sam Bradford could do it. Some quarterbacks have had good rookie seasons, haven't built on that. Aaron Rodgers took his first season and kept going from there. He's, I think, the best quarterback in the league, everything considered. You can have your Tom Brady's and Peyton Manning. It's a pretty good argument. But I'm saying Rodgers over Bradford at this point.
It's hard to argue. I mean, Rodgers got the Super Bowl and he was awesome last year. But keep in mind, the first year he started, which was already, I think, his 4th season, he went 6-10. Sam Bradford went 7-9 with a terrible team last year, so who's to say that he won't progress as the years go on? Rodgers has won one. He got his ring. We've seen plenty of quarterbacks that have gone one and done, just one ring, and that was it. Peyton Manning comes to mind. How do we know that Rodgers will continue to progress? You have youth with Bradford. That's what I'm going with.
How do we know if Bradford will ever get to that level? That's the question I have.
You don't.
When I saw Rodgers as a rookie, or his first year rather, that 4th season you're talking about, I thought this guy has a chance to be great. I didn't think that necessarily last year. I thought he has a chance to be very, very good, just short of that greatness. We will see this year if Bradford takes another step. But right now, I'm putting my money on the guy who's in the middle of his prime and the guy who's already proven it with 1 ring.
Also, maybe a little dinged up. You got a concussion, maybe a little scrambled eggs going on.
How about that shoulder for Bradford? Come on.
We haven't seen anything to do with that since college. He came out, he played all the year, played well last year. And like we said, terrible team around him, really. No receivers. Those that were there that were hurt. Now you get him with Josh McDaniels. If I'm starting a franchise, maybe I wait a year after he's gotten to develop under McDaniels. He's so young. He's only 24 years old. You may have 15 good years, whereas I don't know if you'll have that length with Rodgers.
I think he's got 8 or 9 good years left. I really think so. And so we'll see. He's already at that level you want to be an elite quarterback.
Hard to argue. Ultimately, the voting was almost unanimous. Aaron Rodgers is the guy to build the franchise around. I still think Bradford will be good, but it's hard to argue with Rodgers already great. That's the results of our poll. What do you guys think? Did we get it right? Let us know. Go to Facebook or Twitter or ProFootballWeekly.com.